So we are in that verse. Atyahara prayasascha prajalpo niyamag jalasangascha laulyam cha shanubir bhaktir vinashati. Excess eating, excess accumulation, excess endeavor, prajalpaha, unwanted talks, niyama agraha, following for the sake of following, having no faith in the rules and regulations. And then, can you hear? Is my voice clear?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. And then completely rejecting to follow the rules and regulations. Niyamagraha. Jalasangascha, mixing with worldly minded people. Laulyamcha, having material desires. Lot of greed, lot of material desires. So these things will destroy our devotional service. So we read up to page number 20. Today we'll start with, I think, Prajalpa we have to do, right? It will start with Prajalpa.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Jambavati Mataji, start reading. Unmute.
I'm 20, page number 20. Which paragraph, Mataji?
Another impediment is Prajalpa. That one.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, Mataji. I'm not getting the paragraph. I'm not. Can you please tell someone else to read?
Mataji, I'll read.
Your voice is not coming. You read. Jambavati, you have not unmuted yourself. How will the voice will come? Tell me. Unmute your phone. My voice is audible.
Yes, Mataji.
Jambavati, why don't you unmute your phone?
Mataji, I'm from where to start. I'm not getting the paragraph. So
Another
I'm
impediment is Prajalpa, unnecessary talking.
page number 20.
Yeah.
Yes. Last paragraph. Collecting and eating more than necessary. I think I have the old. Is it so?
No.
No.
Okay. Whoever has found out now, read.
Page 23. Page 23.
Whoever has found out, you read. Pushpa Mataji, you read.
Yeah, Hare
Got the
Krishna.
paragraph.
Another impediment is prajalpa, unnecessary talking. When we mix with a few friends, we immediately begin unnecessary talking, sounding just like croaking toads. If we must talk, we should talk about the Krishna conscious movement. Those outside of the Krishna consciousness movement are interested in reading heaps of newspapers, magazines, and novels, solving crossword puzzles, and doing many other nonsensical things. In this fashion, people simply waste their valuable time and energy. In the Western countries, old men retired from active life play cards, fish, watch television, and debate about useless socio political schemes. All these and other frivolous activities are included in the Prajalpa category. Intelligent persons interested in Krishna consciousness should never take part in such activities. Jana Sangha refers to associating with persons not interested in consciousness.
Wait. So Prajalpa has been described. Prajalpa, that is unnecessary talks. So we should try to avoid unnecessary talks. Actually, we should try to analyze what talks we do. Is that talk has any sense? Because sometimes we talk something which has actually noticed. Why sometimes? Most of the time. Only sometimes we talk about chanting. But if we really have to practice in devotional service, we should not talk something which is irrelevant. Which has no sense. Reading newspapers, spending so much time in crossword puzzles, newspapers, it's all not required. Whenever, whatever is necessary, Krishna will give that knowledge. But people spend a lot of time in reading newspaper. What is newspaper? It is bundle of news which has happened, for which there is no solution. Somebody died. What do you have to do with that? Oh, you can get some information, that much. So all these things are prajalpa. And wasting time, whatever is required. Prabhupada says, if you really want to read newspaper, catch it like a dead mice. Just take whatever required and then throw it out. Don't spend hours and hours. Okay, Janasangha. Who will read? Palash will read. Janasangha.
Janasangha refers to associating with people not interested in Krishna consciousness. One should strictly avoid such association. Srila Narottam Das Thakur has therefore advised us to live only in association of Krishna consciousness devotees. Bhakta Sane Vasva. One should always engage in the service of Lord in association of the Lord's devotees. Association with those engaged in a similar line of business is very conducive to advancement in that business. Consequently, materialistic persons from various associations and clubs to enhance their endeavors. For example, in the business world, we find such institutions as the stock exchange and chamber of commerce. Similarly, we have established the International Society for Krishna Consciousness to give people an opportunity to associate with those who have not forgotten Krishna. This spiritual association offered by our ISKCON movement is increasing day by day. Many people from different parts of the world are joining the society to awaken their dormant Krishna consciousness. I'll continue, Mataji.
Wait. Janasangha. What is Janasangha? Associating with people not interested in Krishna consciousness. So, Narottam Das Thakur has advised, Bhakta Sane Vasa, always live in the association of devotees. He said, Jaisa Sang Vaisa Rang. If you have the association of devotees, it is easy to progress in Krishna service. Now, in the association of the devotees also, don't bring worldly things. We should talk about Krishna, we should teach about Krishna. That is more important. This spiritual association offered by our ISKCON movement is increasing day by day. Many people from different parts of the world are joining the society to awaken the dormant Krishna consciousness. Say, what is the word written? Awaken. That means everyone is actually a devotee of Lord. But due to this influence of the material energy, one has forgotten. That is why it is in the dormant stage. Dormant means it is in the sleeping stage. The more we hear, Shravanadi Shuddha Chitta Karaya Udaya, Shravanadi Shuddha Chitta. The more we hear, Shravanadi Shuddha Chitta Karaya Udaya, the pure consciousness arouses. Okay. So what is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur writing in Anubhuti? Let me see. So Gita Ramesh.
Hare Krishna. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura writes in his Anubhuti commentary that too much endeavor to acquire knowledge on the part of mental speculators or dry philosophers falls within the category of Atyahara, collecting more than needed. According to Srimad Bhagavatam, the endeavor of philosophical speculators to write volumes of books on dry philosophy devoid of Krishna consciousness is entirely futile. The work of karmis who write volumes of books on economic development also falls within the category of Atyahara. Similarly, those who have no desire for Krishna consciousness and who are simply interested in possessing more and more material things, either in the shape of scientific knowledge or monetary gain, are all included under the control of Atyahara. Karmis labor to accumulate more and more money for future generations only because they do not know their future position, interested only in getting more and more money for their sons and grandsons. Such foolish persons do not even know what their position is going to be in the next life. There are many incidents that illustrate this point. Once a great Karmi accumulated a vast fortune for his sons and grandsons, but later, according to his karma, he took his birth in a cobbler's house located near the building which in his previous life he had constructed for his children. It so happened that when this very cobbler came to his former house, his former sons and grandsons beat him with shoes. Unless the karmis and jnanis become interested in Krishna consciousness, they will simply continue to waste their life in fruitless activities.
So karmis, what they're doing,
Accepting
karmis are just accumulating money. They work
Yes.
so hard. They want to accumulate money. And what do jnanis do? They do a lot of tapasya. They give difficulty to the body to such an extent just to know I'm not the body, I'm soul. But then what? I am servant of Krishna. Without devotional service, such type of empiric philosophers, empiric knowledge is only a waste of time. Oh, I can see the whole Brahmanda in me. All these things are actually a nonsensical work because you cannot see the whole Brahmanda inside you. We are not God here. So trying to equalize oneself with Lord, trying to refute the form of Lord, having too much of attachment towards the impersonal aspect of Lord. So again, devoid of devotional service, what is the use? They're just wasting their time. Okay, continue. Continue. Unmute.
Sorry. Accepting some of the scriptural rules and regulations for immediate benefit as utilitarians advocate is called niyama agraha, and neglecting the shastric rules and regulations that are meant for spiritual development is called niyama agraha. The
Agraha.
word agraha means
Niyama agraha. That means agraha means you are accepting something which on your own, mental speculations, on the own, formulating some rules. Oh, when we go to temple, that time only we'll put the tilak. Or I will do something on my own. That is niyama agraha. Some completely rejecting. That is niyama agraha.
The word agraha means eagerness to accept, and agraha means failure to accept. By the addition of either of these two words to the word niyama, rules and regulations, the word niyamagraha is formed. Thus, niyamagraha has a twofold meaning that is understood according to the particular combination of words. Those interested in Krishna consciousness should not be eager to accept rules and regulations for economic advancement, yet they should very faithfully accept scriptural rules and regulations for the advancement of Krishna consciousness. They should strictly follow the regulative principles by avoiding illicit sex, meat eating, gambling, and intoxication. One should also avoid association.
So 4 important regulations has been given that one has to follow. That means no meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication. If one has to follow, one has to advance in Krishna consciousness. These regulatory principles are very much required. Intoxication also includes tea and coffee, and meat eating also includes onion and garlic. Gambling, anyhow, gambling, illicit sex, everything has to be avoided. Okay, from here, Jambavati Mataji, can you hear me? Now you must have got the point.
One should also avoid association of Mayavadis, who simply blaspheme Vaishnavas, Bhakti Karmis, who are interested in material happiness, Mukti Karmis, who desire liberation by merging in existence of formless absolute, and Siddhi Karmis, who desire the perfection of mystic yoga practice, are classified as Atyaharis. To associate with such person is not at all desirable.
So in the karmis
Desire,
now, bhakti karmis, mukti karmis. They are also known as karmis, bhakti karmis. Those who are working hard for sense enjoyment. Mukti karmis, those who are working hard for getting some liberation or merging in the impersonal Brahman. Okay, read.
desire to expand the mind by perfecting mystic yoga, merging in the existence of Brahman, or attaining whimsical material prosperity are all included within the category of greed, lolya. All attempts to acquire such material benefits or so-called spiritual advancement are impediments on the path of Krishna consciousness. Modern welfare.
So laulyam has been spoken. What is laulyam? Laulyaha. Desire to expand the mind by perfecting mystic yoga, merging in the existence, attaining whimsical mystic material prosperity. That means there is a greed to expand. When you say desiring to expand, it's a greed. That's why it is laulya. All these attempts, what will happen? This is just an impediment. Okay, read further.
Modern welfare wage between capitalist and communist is due to their avoiding in advice of Shri Rup Goswami regarding Atyahara. Modern capitalists accumulate more wealth than necessary, and the communists, envious of their prosperity, want to nationalize all wealth and prosperity. Unfortunately, the communists do not know how to solve the problem of wealth and its distribution. Consequently, when the wealth of the capitalist falls into the hand of communists, no solution results. Opposed to these two philosophies, the Krishna consciousness ideology states that all wealth belongs to Krishna. Thus, unless all wealth comes under the administration of Krishna, there can be no solution to economical problem of mankind. Nothing can be solved by placing wealth in the hands of communist or the capitalist. Or $100 if $100 bill is lying on the street, someone may pick it up and pull it in his pocket. Such a man is not honest. Another man may see the money and decide to let it to remain there, thinking of that he should not touch another's property. Although this second man does not steal the money of for his own purpose, he is unaware of its proper use. The third person who sees the $100 bill may pick it up, find the man who lost it, and then deliver it to him. This man does not steal money or to spend for himself, nor does he neglect it and let it lie in the street. By taking it and delivering it to the man who has lost it, this man is both honest and wise.
Okay. So A, B, C. A saw the money, went away. It's not mine. B saw the money, put in the pocket. C took the money, put in the pocket, and search for the right person. So Ishavasya Midam Sarvam Yatkincha Jagatyam Jagat. Everything actually belongs to Lord. Ishopanishad is the first invocation prayer, where it is said, Ishavasya Midam Sarvam, everything belongs to Krishna. So this has to be taught very nicely to everyone. So capitalists, communists, they always have a war with each other. Capitalists, they want to just accumulate money. Communists want to nationalize all the wealth. But everything belongs to Krishna. If that sense of responsibility is taught to everyone, then they take out their share and engage in the missionary activity of propagation of Krishna consciousness. And because of propagating Krishna consciousness, nobody is hungry. Prabhupada says, 1 kilometer radius, we should always provide food for life. And what is this food for life? Those who are hungry, go and give to Sagar. Like our Jagannath Devasthanam has started for past 2 months, food for life activity, which was a real desire. In Corona, we had done that. Now the prasadam is going to all Adivasi padas and different places. It's very much important. There, the children are not getting everything. You make a good, nice khichdi, a sambar rice, or some shira, something like this. You go and give. They're so happy. This Food for Life activity has been started by Srila Prabhupada. From where the money will come? From the people only, from the devotees only. So that is how the money is rotated. When you get wealth, that wealth belongs to Krishna. That is why you take out a share and you give to the temple. And the temple, what they should do, they should engage that wealth in Krishna's service. You make bhogas, you offer to Lord, and you then serve to everyone. Now that is not your personal property, that is a property of Krishna. Krishna's prasadam is Krishna's property. To whoever he feels, he will give. So that should be the whole, that is the whole, like you can say, it's a cycle. You get the wealth, you give it in Krishna consciousness, you keep some share for yourself, for your family members, and you give it in Krishna consciousness. And immediately that same wealth is utilized in Krishna's service. Okay, read further.
Simply transferring wealth from capitalists to communists cannot solve the problem of modern politics, for it has been demonstrated that when a communist gets money, he uses it for his own sense gratification. The wealth of the world actually belongs to Krishna, and every living entity, man or animal, has the birthright to use God's property for his maintenance. When one takes more than his maintenance requires, be he a capitalist or communist, he is a thief, and as such he is liable to be punished by the law of nature. The wealth of the world should be used for the welfare of all living entities, for that is the plan of Mother Nature. Everyone has the right to live by utilizing the wealth of Lord. When people learn the art of scientifically utilizing the Lord's property, they will no longer encroach upon one another's right. Then an ideal society can be formed. The basic principle for such spiritual society is stated in the first mantra of Shri
Ishopanishad.
Ishopanishad.
Ishavasam sarvam yat kinchi jatyam jagat tena tektena bhunjita mahagrudha tasya svidhana. Everybody has got their own share. We should be contented with our share. And everything belongs to Krishna. That is how you give the share to Lord. You keep something and you give the share to Lord. It's very important. Okay. So read the translation. Everything.
Everything animate or inanimate that is within the universe is controlled by or owned by God. One should therefore accept only those things necessary for himself, which are set aside for his quota, and should not accept other things, knowing well to whom they belong. Krishna conscious devotees know very well that this material world is designed by the complete arrangement of the Lord to fulfill all necessities of life for all living beings, without their having to encroach upon the life or rights of one another. The complete arrangement affords This complete arrangement affords the proper quota of wealth for everyone according to his real needs, and thus everyone may live peacefully according to the principle of plain living and high thinking. Unfortunately, materialistics who have neither faith in the plan of God nor any aspiration for higher spiritual development misuse their God given intelligence only to augment their material possessions. They devise many systems, such as capitalism and material communism, to advance their material position. They are
Okay.
not interested.
So these people are not interested in the law of nature. They just want to advance in their material position, whether it is communist or whether it is capitalist. They just want to enjoy. That is their goal of life. So Jai Shri, read from here.
Hare Krishna. They are not interested in laws of God or in a higher goal, always anxious to fulfill their unlimited desires for sense gratification. They are conspicuous by their ability to exploit their living, fellow living beings. When human society gives up these elementary faults enumerated by Srila Rupa Goswami, Atyahara, etc., all enmity will cease between men and animals, capitalist and communist, and so forth. In addition, all problems of economic or political maladjustment and instability will be solved. This pure consciousness is awakened by the proper spiritual education and practice offered scientifically by the Krishna consciousness movement. This Krishna consciousness movement offers a spiritual community that can bring about a peaceful condition in the world. Every intelligent man should purify his consciousness and rid himself of the above mentioned 6 hindrances to devotional service by taking wholehearted shelter of the Krishna consciousness movement. Hare Krishna.
Okay. So this Krishna conscious movement offers a spiritual community. Prabhupada says, I made a big home where everybody can come and stay. So this is a spiritual community. Because man cannot live alone. Where will he run to Himalayas? Generally people think, oh, I'll run to Himalayas and go alone. Man is a social animal. Already science has declared it. And that means he needs a society. He needs a community. He wants people to talk to them. He wants people to take care of them. That means it is a spiritual community. So that is why here Krishna conscious movement is a community which has been made. And this can bring about peaceful condition. Every intelligent man should purify his consciousness and rid himself of the above mentioned 6 hindrances. Somehow we have to see that we are coming out of these 6 hindrances by taking wholehearted shelter of Krishna conscious movement. Now, okay, we have understood now what are the 6 things which is going to destroy our devotion service. Now, what are those 6 things which will enhance our devotion service? That is also required. No? Okay, we can avoid certain things. Then, what should we do to enhance our devotion service? Utsaha nishchaya dhairya tat karma pravartana sangatyaga sato vritta shadvir bhaktir prasidhyati. Utsaha nishchaya dhairya tat karma pravartana sangatyaga sato vritte shadvir bhaktir prasidhyati. When I am chanting, you also chant. Some lip movements, I am seeing everyone's face. Now those who have kept their videos off, what I can do? Try to chant. Utsahan nishchaya dhairya. Utsahan nishchaya dhairya. Tat karma pravartana. Tat karma pravartana. Sangatyagat sato vritte. Sangatyagat sato vritte. Shadvir bhaktir prasidhati. Shadvir bhaktir prasidhati. So 6 things which is going to enhance our devotional service. First is utsaha. So a lot of enthusiasm. Generally, we are very enthusiastic in our materialistic life. But it should be opposite. In materialistic life, we should not be so enthusiastic. But in spiritual life, one should be very, very enthusiastic. Before even one receives instruction, he should be ready to serve. It's not that somebody has to call you and then tell you that you should do this service. You should always be eager to say, I am ready for this service. That's known as utsaha. His only this Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj wanted his 11 verses to be memorized by all the students. Now just see how important are these verses. How to grow our devotional service. It is our enthusiasm. The moment we lose our enthusiasm, gone. Our devotional service is gone. Saha. Utsaha nishchayad. Nishchayad means firm determination. Yes, I want to progress. That is known as Nishchaya. Dhairya, a lot of tolerance is required. A lot of tolerance. Especially in devotional service, you will have so many tests. So many tests even you have not had in your materialistic life.
Mataji, your voice is not coming.
It's not coming.
Yes,
It's
we are
very slow.
getting. We are
Very
getting.
Huh?
slow.
It's not coming.
I can hear properly.
Now it's
Very
coming,
fast,
Mataji.
very
Sorry.
slow.
Okay.
Not
So utsaha means enthusiasm. The more enthusiastic you are, the more you can progress. Always eager to serve. You don't have to be called for. If you are called, then it's actually, there is no utsaha, nishchaya. There should be a complete determination that I will serve. And tolerance, very much important. This aspect is very much important. Tolerance. Especially when you come in Krishna consciousness, there will be a lot of tests. Lot of tests. Sometimes you'll be insulted, sometimes you'll be doubted. So many tests will be there. In my 32 years of my experience in Krishna consciousness, you asked me how many tests we had to undergo. I'll give you a list of tests. It is not just one test or two tests, so many tests. There was somebody who wanted to deviate us from Krishna consciousness. There's somebody who has doubted us. So many tests. So this all will happen. Let it happen. But our devotion service should not be hampered. I heard from my Shiksha Guru that at that time of Nishtha, when there is going to be a firm faith, you will be beaten from behind. At that time also you should stand. You are crossing one stage. Ado Shraddha, Tata Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti. When the time of Nishtha comes, when you are going to have firm faith in this process, that is a time lot of destiny. Practically from behind you will be beaten. At least from front somebody is beating, at least you can punch them. From behind you will be beaten. So then what to do? Then you have to pray, Lord, oh my spiritual master, please protect me. The spiritual master will protect. So this all test will be there, let it be there. Then only Nishchaya, that Nishtha stage comes. Jumping up and down doesn't work. Okay, somebody is testing me here, let me go to another temple. Somebody is testing me here, let me go to another temple. Nothing will work. We will be only roaming around like grasshopper. You know what the grasshopper does? It hops. So we'll also be doing that. But test will be there, out of test will be. So then, enthusiasm, confidence, patience. Tat-tat karma pravartana. Tat-tat karma. Pravartana means perform. Which karma? Tat-tat karma. Tat-tat means the activity is for him. Tat-sat, we say. Tat-sat. Tat means that person. He is the sat. So tat-tat, for him, you are performing the activities. So this is, so try to perform the activities. Every activity should be centered around him. Sangatyaga, give up association of material-minded people. That can be your own family members. Just give up. When you say give up, that doesn't mean that you try to associate less to the extent you can give them some help. Because naturally, that indebtedness will be there, but you can do that much to the extent you can serve. But not that you sit with them, you gossip with them. Whatever duties are there, just do. Sangatyaga, associating with worldly minded people, just give it up. Tyaga. Sato vruttehe, associate with your previous acharyas. You cannot give up your previous acharyas, isn't it? One who has brought you in Krishna consciousness, one who has taught you, cannot give it up. So that is why Sato Vrittehe, one should have association with the previous acharyas. Then Shadvir Bhaktir Prasiddhati. It is easy to progress. Indebtedness to our previous acharyas should be there. If you don't have that indebtedness, if you don't remember them, then it is like you have a hard heart, and this hard heart cannot progress. That is why it is given here. Why it is written? Sato could have been written as acharyas, isn't it? Devotees. Why is it written previous acharyas? Because see, Rupa Goswami knows the condition of the Kali Yuga people. What is going to happen in future? Future, the devotees will have the tendency of hopping, grasshoppers. They will just go on hopping from one place to another place. But in the olden days, when in Rupa Goswami's time, before that, the Guru Shishya Parampara or Guru Shishya relationship was so deep, that whatever Guru says, even if the Guru curses, the Shishya is to take it very nicely. That is why they used to be blessed. I was speaking to my Shiksha Guru, he was telling nowadays, Guru Shishya is only a formality. It's only a formality. You want to take information, you are with some Guru. Then you'll go somewhere, you'll get information. That type of sincere service is lacking. If Guru says something, you get angry, then immediately you leave that Guru and you go away. What type of relationship is left? Even nowadays, initiation is only a formality. It's an artificial formality. Oh, I am a Dikshit Bhakta. How much you have really served your Diksha Guru, Shiksha Guru? Ask for yourself. In one place, I was shocked to know that the person who got initiated doesn't remember the Diksha Guru's name also. What to speak of Pranam Mantra. So, you ask for yourself how much you have served. And how much we get angry towards our own Shiksha Guru, Diksha Gurus. We doubt them. We get angry on them. You see. So that is why it is nowadays, that is why it is written here. Why Rupa Goswami has written previous acharyas. He could have written just acharyas. Because he knows the nature of the people. Because it's going to degrade. Na? Slowly degradation even in Krishna consciousness system will happen. Krishna consciousness will never degrade. But the system means the people's mentality. Because so many information centers are there. So many classes you can attend even in the online, isn't it? Without any service. And just online classes. Okay, I get information from here. Okay, I get information from here. That is enough. But really you ask, whom are you really serving? For whom are you thinking you want to serve? You should ask this question. Whom are you dedicated? Not that I give donation. That is not big service. I give donation to one temple. Are you really concerned about the mission or the mind of that particular Guru? Have you understood his mind? Am I really serving? So all these things we should ask for ourselves. Whom should I serve? That again is the first question mark. Among so many instructing Gurus, who will become my Shiksha Guru? Whom should I give that privilege to even scold me, correct me? And to that person, I should be surrendered for the whole lifetime. That means he has the right to say me rascal and you fool and you idiot. That much rights I should give him. It's not that he tells and immediately I change my Shiksha Guru. Doesn't work. So you should ask for yourself. So many instructing Gurus are there. Instructing Gurus means Shiksha Gurus. Whom should I choose so that I can share my doubts, I can share my difficulties, and I can even progress by taking the chastisement of the Guru. And then comes, he is the one who will show me the direction towards Diksha Guru. Generally, Diksha Guru, a person doesn't get complete advantage of serving the body of the Diksha Guru. That is Vapu Seva. Only few get Vapu Seva. But Vani Seva, everybody can do. Vani Seva of Diksha Guru can be done by everyone. Vapu Seva can only rare people, very, very few people, they get that Vapu Seva. Coming in direct communion with the Diksha Guru and then serving, cooking for him, all these things, very few of them get. Okay. Now, one of you will read. Yeah. Roy, can you read? Mana Roy. You have the book? Read the verse.
Yes, ma'am. There are 6 principles favorable.
Wait. First verse. Read the verse. Utsaha nishchaya dhairya.
उत्साह निश्चय धैर्य तत्तत् कर्म प्रवर्तनात् संग त्यागात् सतोवृत्त शब्दीर भक्ति प्रसिद्ध्यते
Shadbhir.
षड्भिर भक्ति प्रसिद्ध्यते. There are six principles favorable to the execution of pure devotional service. First, being enthusiastic. Second, endeavoring with confidence. Third, being patient. Fourth, acting according to the regulative principles such as Sharanam Kirtana, Vishnu Smaranam, hearing, chanting, and remembering Krishna. Fifth, abandoning the association of non devotees. And sixth, following in the footsteps of the previous acharyas. There are 6 principles undoubtedly assure the complete success of pure devotional service.
Jai Shri, read purport.
Devotional service is not a matter of sentimental speculation nor imaginative ecstasy. Its substance is practical activity. Srila Rupa Goswami, in his Bhakti Samrata Sindhu 1.1.11, has defined devotional service as follows.
So what is devotional service? Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. After this, we'll be doing Ishopanishad. After Ishopanishad, we are going to take this topic, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, nectar of devotion. So what is devotional service has been defined so nicely. Anya Bilashita Shunyam Jnana Karmadina Vritam Anukulyena Krishnanu Anushilan Bhakti Anushila Krishnanu Shilayena Krishnanu Shilan, then you have to say. Or if you're doing Sandhi Vigraha there, then just Shilanam here. Anukulyena Krishna Anushilanam you can say. Or Anukulyena Krishnanu Shilanam Bhakti Uttama. You have to tell it very smoothly. So Anya Bilashita Shunyam. There should not be any other Abhilasha. Abhilasha means desire. That means any other means there should be some desire. Like don't take any other chocolate. That means you take some chocolate. Any other. That means you take this brand. Don't take any other brand. In the same way, don't have any other desire. That means you should have one desire. And that one desire is service to Lord. Jnana karma adi anavritam. Give up jnana. So what is that jnana? Speculative knowledge. Give it up. Karma, fruitive activities. Give it up. Anukulyena, in the favorable mode. Krishna anushilanam, in the favorable mode, serve Lord. Anushilanam, serve. Anu, wherever this word comes, anu means following in the footprints of our acharyas. Anu, always remember this word anu means following the footprints of acharyas. Shilanam means practice. In the footprints of the acharyas, practice devotional service. Anushilanam. Bhaktir Uttama. This is known as Uttama Bhakti. What is Uttama Bhakti? Give up all the fruitive activities, give up speculative knowledge, don't have any other desire except to serve Lord, following in the footprints of our acharyas, that is most important. And this is known as Bhaktir Uttama. This is known as Uttama. Okay, now read the translation.
Uttama Bhakti or unalloyed devotion unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, involves the rendering of devotional service in a way that is favorable to the Lord. This devotional service should be free from any extraneous motive and devoid of fructive karma, impersonal jnana, and all other selfish desires. Bhakti is a sort of cultivation. As soon as we say cultivation, we must refer to actify. Cultivation of spiritually does not mean sitting down idly for meditation, as some pseudo-yogis teach. Such
So
idle
the Sula
meditation.
Yogis, what they teach? Over. Higher can say. She's so happy to see Aruna Mataji. The moment she sees, she's very happy. So, bhakti is a
Pseudo-
cultivation. What is bhakti? It is cultivation. So, it is a science. Bhakti is a science. And it is activity. You cannot say just sitting in one place, I'm doing meditation, that is bhakti. No, bhakti means physical work. Practically, you have to cultivate, you have to work. It's an activity. So that is what is given here. It is not just simply sitting idly, like pseudo yogis do. Okay, read further.
Such idle meditation may be good for those who have no information of devotional service, and for this reason, it is sometimes recommended as a way to check distracting materialistic activities. Meditation means stopping all non-essential activities, at least for the time being. Devotional service, however, not only puts an end to all non-essential mundane activities, but also engages one in meaningful devotional activities. Sri Prabhupada Maharaj.
One minute. It is Prahlad Maharaj, not Prabhupada. Prahlad Maharaj. So anyhow, what is meditation? Giving a stop to nonsensical activities. But what is devotional service? It is not only giving stop to nonsensical activities, in fact, engaging oneself in pure devotional service. So you cannot stop eating, right? But you can take Krishna Prasada. You cannot stop cooking. You may say, oh, this is a nonsensical activity. This is all Maya. Let me stop cooking. But after some time, you'll feel hungry. You may say, I'm not going to eat anything. Let me go to the forest. Let me sit. I'm not going to eat anything. But how many days you'll not eat anything? Okay, you'll pluck some berries and you'll try to fill your stomach. But what is devotional service? The same activity, purifying activity. Yakyathat karmanonatra lokoyam karma bandhana. Tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sanga samarchana. So the same activity done for Lord. Okay, so Prahlad Maharaj, what he says? 9 types of devotional service, 9 processes. Read.
Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam Archanam Vandanam Dhasyam Sakhyam Atma Nivedanam. The 9 processes of devotional service are as follows: hearing the name and glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, chanting His glories, remembering the Lord, serving the Lord's feet, worshipping the deity, offering obeisance to the Lord, acting as the Lord's servant, making friends with the Lord, surrendering oneself fully to the Lord. Shravanam or hearing is the first step in acquiring transcendental knowledge. One should not give oral reception to unauthorized persons, but should approach the proper person as recommended in Bhagavad Gita 4.34. Tadvidi pranipatena pariparasena sevaya upadekshani te jana jaina Jnaninas Tattvadarshina.
1 minute. Tatpiti pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadakshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. So how to get knowledge? Tatvithi pranipatena. Adav Guru Padashraya. First to take shelter of a spiritual master. Pranipatena. Then serve him. And then one gets the qualification to inquire. That is Pariprashna. Adav Guru Padashraya. Shiksha Dikshadi Grahanam. Then comes Sevanam. But before that only first start inquiring them. For inquiring also one should have qualification. And that comes through service. Okay. Read further. It is further recommended. Read Jai Shri.
It is further recommended in the Mundopanishad Tat Vijnantaram Sa Gurum Eva he
Tadvikyanaartham Satguru. Tadvikyanaartham Saguru Eva Abhigachet.
Eva Bhigachit. To understand that transcendental science, one must approach a bona fide spiritual master. Thus, this method of submissively receiving transcendental confidential knowledge is not merely based on mental speculation. In this regard, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Rupa Goswami, Brahmananda Brahmide Kona
Brahmanda Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jiva.
Brahmide Kona Bhagyavan Jiva Guru Krishna Prasade Paya Bhakti Lata Bicha.
Wait one minute. Brahmanda Brahmite Kona.
Traveling, traversing.
Wait. Brahmanda Brahmite Kona. Brahmanda means in this whole universe there are so many people who are wandering. Brahmanda Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jiva. Only few are very, very fortunate. Brahmanda Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jiva. Guru Krishna Prasada Pai Bhakti Lata Bicha. Only few get Guru and Krishna. And Guru sows the devotional seed. And the cultivation of the devotional seed is through chanting process. That also Guru gives. How to cultivate the seed, that process is also given by the Guru. That is how Guru gives Krishna. Guru Krishna Prasada Paye Bhakti Lata Bija. That is Prasada, that is mercy. When you say Prasada, it means mercy. Okay, read.
In the course of transferring the universal creation of Brahma, some fortunate soul may receive the seed of Bhakti Lata, the creeper of devotional service. This is all by the grace of Guru and Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya 19.151. The material world is the place of confinement for the living entities who are by nature Anandamaya, pleasure-seeking. They actually want to be free from the confinement of this world of conditional happiness, but not knowing the process of liberation. They are bound to transmigrate from one species of life to another and from one planet to another. In this way, the living
So in
entity
the process of changing the bodies, one transfigurates from one planet to another planet, one body to another body.
Planet to another.
Yeah.
In this way, the living entities are wandering throughout the material universe. When by good fortune one comes in contact with pure devotee and hears from him patiently, one begins to follow the path of devotional service. Such an opportunity is offered to a person who is sincere. The International Society for Krishna Consciousness is giving such a chance to humanity at large. If by fortune one takes advantage of this opportunity to engage in devotional service, the path of liberation immediately opens.
Okay. So remaining will do in the Friday class. So what is given here? International Society is giving a chance at large. So by good fortune, if a person gets an opportunity to engage in devotional service, then path of liberation is automatically open. So what is the meaning of liberation? Mukti hitvanyatha rupam swarupena vyavasthitam. Mukti hitvanyatha rupam. Give up all anya rupas and be situated in one swarupa. And what is a swarupa? Jivera swarupa hoy kashnera nityadas. This is a swarupa. So read the translations and the purport again and again. And in the next class, we'll complete. Either it will be Friday or it will be Monday. I'll let you know.
Mataji, I have one doubt. Agraha means eagerness to accept, and agraha means failure to accept.
You're not putting any difference only. Agraha. You're calling na agraha.
Agraha means eagerness to accept. It is, but it is opposite of each other, no?
If you allow me to speak, then only, na?
Sorry, Mataji.
Ah. A visitor comes to your house. What do? You make him sit. Then what do? Agraha. You request him. Agraha karna. Agraha. It is a. That is why there's a lot of difference. If you remove that a and just put agraha, that means cut. Agraha means accept.
Okay.
Agraha. Agraha. Okay. Agraha means cut. No, nothing. Agraha means take. Okay. Taking for the sake of taking. Having no faith. Agraha, not at all accepting. You understand? So don't
Yes.
say agraha, agraha, both the places.
Agraha.
Agraha, agraha.
Agraha.
Hmm.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay. And